Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about solving systems of three equations using substitution. So let's say we have our problem here, 5z equals negative 3, and then we have y equals negative 5x minus 4z minus 5. And then we have this here, x equals 4z plus 4. Okay, it's our z there. So when we want to approach something like this, we have to make sure we understand what an equal sign really means. An equal sign means that these two things on both sides are the same, they're equivalent. So let's say you were given something like 2 equals 2. Well, 2 is equal to 2, and this equal sign means that they are the same. You could also have 1 plus 1 equals 2. 1 plus 1 is the exact same as 2. So when you're given something like this, if you were to think of these as all planes that are in space, at some point, these two planes, so this is plane 1 and this is plane 2, at some point they're intersecting. And that is your, that would be your answer. It's where these all intersect. If you were to think of this as y equals mx plus b, and you forget about the z part, and you have like y equals 2x plus 3, that's a line. And when the two lines intersect, that's where they are both the same. So that's when they are equal. So when you have something like this, x equals 4z plus 4, that means x is the same as 4z plus 4. So when we're trying to find things for any of this, when we're trying to solve for variables, our variables are going to be the same for all of them. So if we have x here and it says that x is the same as 4z plus 4, where we see x right here, we can just write 4z plus 4 instead, because that's what x is. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write y equals negative 5 multiplied by the quantity 4z plus 4 minus 4z minus 5. Okay, and then we just continue. Y equals negative 20z minus 20 minus 4z minus 5. So you get y equals negative 24z minus 25. Okay, and so now we know that y is the same as negative 24z minus 25. So then in this first equation, where we see y, we can just replace that y with negative 24z minus 25. So we will. Negative 2 multiplied by the quantity negative 24z minus 25 plus 5z equals negative 3. So then we can just simplify it. 48z plus 50 plus 5z equals negative 3. We get 53z plus 50 equals negative 3. We subtract our 50 on both sides, and we end up with 53z equals negative 53. Divide by 53 on both sides, and now we know what z is equal to. And this time, instead of having variables in our answer, we know that z is negative 1. That's what z is. So when we see z in these other problems, we can just insert our z, which is negative 1, in there, and then we'll get our answer. So we have x equals negative 4 multiplied by negative 1 plus 4. We get x equals 4 plus 4. Oh wait, sorry, that's not a negative 4. This right here is a positive 4. So we get x equals negative 4 plus 4, x equals 0. So now that we know z equals negative 1, x equals 0, and now to find our y value, all we're going to do is we're going to just go over here, and we know that y is equal to this stuff. So, or we could even insert in the top one, which would probably be a little easier. So let's do that. I'm gonna just we know that z is negative 1 and x is 0. So I'll remember that while I clear out a little space. Okay, so z is negative 1, y is 0. X is 0. Z equals -1, X equals 0. So right here, we're going to do -2 multiplied by, -2y, y, plus 5 multiplied by -1 equals -3. We get -2y minus 5 equals -3, plus 5 on both sides. We get -2y equals 2. Divide by -2, divide by -2. Y equals -1. And now we write this as an ordered triple with x, comma, y, comma, z, and we get 0, comma, -1, comma, -1. And that is our answer. Thank you for watching.